I know what this is about. Jason, right? You've been talking to him and he's blown everything out of proportion.
Really? So then you weren't driving Alexis's car?
Well, yes, but it was...
You are 16 years old. You only have a learner's permit.
I realized technically I broke a rule, but it was for a good cause. Michael really needed help.
Then he should have called his parents.
Michael's having a hard time getting reacclimated.
No, stop. I really don't care about Michael's problems right now. I have my own sister to worry about. You stole your mother's car.
That's a little harsh.
Did you ask permission to use it?
No.
No, then you stole it. And Jason told me he saw you drinking at a club.
I wasn't drinking, and the only reason I was there was because a friend of mine was about to make a big mistake.
So wait a minute. Now you're, what, everybody's guardian angel?
Can I help it if I'm everybody's rational one?
Do you want me to tell you what I think?
Do I have a choice?
I think you're crying out for attention. And guess what? It's time for me to make sure attention gets paid. Now sit.
Come on, Sam, give me a break. Okay, I've done a couple dumb things, in the service of others, I might add. But doesn't the rest of my record count for anything? I get straight A's, activities for days. I don't drink or do drugs, and I could use a little less attention if you want to know the truth. Please try to remember when you were my age.
Oh, you know what? I don't think my memory stretches that far back. And really, I don't know if you necessarily want it to, because it may backfire and I might come down on you a whole lot harder.
You're lecturing your sister on the trouble she just got into at Jake's. I wholeheartedly agree.
No, actually, I didn't know about that. Please, Christina, by all means, fill me in.
So, Morgan decided to follow me to Dad's. You know that path through the woods?
Yeah.
That's how we get back and forth. Anyway, this Sakar guy grabs him.
Okay, you said he was wounded.
No, shot. By that time, Mom and I were coming in from different directions looking for Morgan, and she got there first. When I walked up, she was struggling with this creep, and he didn't even see me coming.
Why did you and Carly go tracking through the woods? Why don't you call me or Sonny or Max or Milo, somebody?
Who knew something was going down with the Sakar faction? It was an ordinary night. We just wanted to make sure that Morgan wasn't getting lost. Anyway, you're missing the point.
What's the point?
Mom let the guy go. She told him that if he didn't hurt us, we wouldn't tell anyone we saw him. But the guy looked pretty messed up. I mean, I don't think he could get too far. We can still find him.
No, I'm gonna find him. Okay, look, I know that you're angry, that this guy scared your mother and your brother, and that you want to protect...
What I want is to prove myself.
Do you have any idea the risk that I'm taking hiding you here in Sonny's house? I mean, come on.
What do you, wait to bleed on the Oriental?
It never occurred to you not one time, Dominic, to mention that you might have been seen in the area?
There's no way that bear will make a positive ID.
You're a funny guy, you know that? I wonder how funny my husband's gonna think it is when he finds you up here in my bed.
His ex thinks I'm a riot.
What happened exactly in the woods? Would you tell me, please?
Well, I was shot, bitten, tackled, and then nearly brained with a flashlight. Can you get a merit badge for any of that? That wise-ass little kid told me I was no Boy Scout. I'll show him.
That was Morgan. Michael's his older brother, and Carly is their mother.
Oh, she is hot. She seen anyone?
What? Do you have a death wish? Give me one reason why I shouldn't go downstairs right now and call the guards to come in here and take your ass out.
Because I'll take you down with me.
This is not easy for me to admit, so I'm just going to rip off the Band-Aid and get on with it. I hired a private investigator to follow my husband. I suspected the affair with Brianna Hughes. I needed some proof.
I'm sure that was a very difficult decision for you. I'm just not sure why you're sharing that with us.
The PI that I hired, Sam McCall, was following Garrett the day of Brianna's unfortunate accident. I'm just afraid if this lawsuit gains traction, then Miss McCall comes forward, this whole thing will just blow up. My husband is up for re-election. There is no way he would survive this kind of scandal.
That's very generous of you. I mean, most women would say it's what he deserved.
My husband and I are partners. I had my own ambition once upon a time, but I gave it all up to back my husband's political advancement. His goals were my goals, his career, mine. If this incident derails Garrett's trajectory, well, you get the picture. So I am begging you, please settle this lawsuit out of court as quickly and as quietly as possible.
At the risk of sounding unsympathetic. I'm more concerned with my career and my brother's than I am yours and your husband's.
This is absurd. You're telling me that I can't access my own office.
Not until Records removes all your files on Brianna Hughes.
What do they think that I'm going to do? I'm going to change them?
I don't know what they're thinking, Dr. Hunter. I'm just following orders. All your records concerning Brianna Hughes' treatment and death have been subpoenaed by Diane Miller as part of her malpractice suit.
This is outrageous. This is my office, and they are my records.
Well, if you want to yell at someone, I suggest that you find a bigger name. In the meantime, this office, your office, remains locked until I am told otherwise by Records.
Whatever.